Hi everyone. We are almost at the very end of this hot and long conference. So I would like to start my lightning talk from the end and immediately tell you what I care most for. Your visit to the website spotlight.vatlib.it starting next October the 1st. Please save this date, which marks the big launch of our Mellon project. The project started 3 years ago, exactly on October the 1st, 2016. This project is shared with the Stanford University libraries, and we like to consider it as a publishing project for the study of the Vatican collection, completely based on the IIIF technology. The project aims to demonstrate among the advantages of the IIIF for manuscripts how the annotation level is a fundamental innovation for the study of contents, transcriptions, comments, comparative analysis of text and images. The project focuses several themes, each one designed according to a selection of manuscripts belonging to the Vatican manuscript collection, the over 80,000 codices we are digitizing. In its essential lines, what we call thematic pathway is composed by 3 different kinds of information: a general description, introduction, historical information, etc. of the chosen theme. It represents the story. Then a descriptive and structural metadata and a curatorial narrative for each manuscript. And then annotations, comments, in-depth analysis about detailed parts of a manuscript, for example, text, comments, illuminations, and transcriptions of unit of information using Mirador. These thematic pathways can be explored thanks to the Spotlight and an exhibition of digital materials in which manuscripts and their related annotations can be discovered. Spotlight is the well-known open-source software that enables librarians and curators to easily build feature-rich websites that showcase collections and objects from a digital repository by interpreting the JSON manifests. One of its major advantages for our point of view is that the Spotlight exhibit can be created by people who are not web developers, just like curators at the Vatican Library. Spotlight can interoperate directly with a digital repository, enabling seamless tabulation of the exhibit with digital objects and their metadata. Above all, it can contain embedded Mirador instances that give user access through Mirador to a rich body of IIIF annotations. The project has produced over 22,000 annotations so far, but I'm sure that by the end of September, this figure will grow a little bit. These annotations have created using Mirador, and they are concerning over 250 manuscripts selected for the purpose of the following exhibit. The first one has an educational purpose: the course in paleography, Greek and Latin from antiquity to the Renaissance. The rich collection of manuscripts preserved in the library make it possible to follow the evolution of Greek and Latin scripts, all the way from antiquity to the Renaissance. The second one is focused in the Latin classics. The Vatican Library now owns one of the most important collections of manuscripts with texts by classical Latin authors, many of them richly illustrated. The aims of this pathway is to describe 81 manuscripts directly from the original codices, metadata and annotation pertaining to the study of the relation between text and illuminations. Then we have a very special, from my point of view, exhibit. The an exhibit focusing the Vatican palimpsests. The Vatican Library has identified more than 380 manuscripts in its own collections, which include palimpsests, erased and then recycled parchment folios. This pathway aims to present this rich and scarcely explored material to the public by making an in-depth archaeological research on the palimpsests of 24 selected manuscripts and recover their lost identities. In this exhibit, much of the work was to conceive and integrate in the manifest the display of the lower script, which often, according to the needs of the reading, was analyzed thanks to the UV shooting and, above all, thanks to the rotation, managed according to the image API. The last one is the Library of a Humanist Prince, the library of Federico da Montefeltro, Duke of Urbino, since 1474. Is known as a typical humanist collection, modeled in respect of the standard developed by Tommaso Parentucelli, later Pope, taking on the name of Nicholas V, but open to the contemporary world. In each exhibit, annotations are also classified using tags for the classification of topics and the identification of personal names. Scribes, illuminators, or places, the provenances of manuscripts. Tags are available as an authority list in Mirador for each thematic pathway, and then indexed and searchable in Spotlight in both English and Italian languages. We have identified over 900 tags pertaining to topics, while names, personal and geographic names, are established according to the authority files of the Vatican Library. In some cases, we have also identified hierarchical relations of tags, such as themes related to illumination to be displayed as hierarchical facets. The colored perimeter of a selected region of a folio identifies various typologies of annotation. For example, transcriptions in turquoise, annotation of illuminations in white, or annotation of codicological information in red, or everything else in yellow. Thanks to Stanford University libraries, Mirador functionalities has been enhanced to support better scholarly markup for the purpose of the Thematic Pathways project. Desired features for creating and editing annotations during the scholarly analysis of the project's manuscripts have been grouped into extensions of annotation creation capabilities and extension of a user's ability to work effectively with the body of annotations once they have been created. As for the use of the Spotlight, let me underline the ability of searching for manuscripts and annotation through metadata and free text, as well as the function of the facets and use of filters. Each exhibit has also some browsing list of materials grouped in different criteria and in which the visual approach to manuscripts is particularly emphasized. So, I think that my time is over, if I'm not wrong. So, once again, I would like to say, save the date and visit the spotlight.vatli.it from October the 1st. Thank you very much for your attention.